Hey everyone, I'm back, and I wanted to give you an update on what's been going on in the past few months since I've loaded my last video. I've regained a fair bit of my weight back because I went off my carnivore diet and off low carb entirely due to a variety of reasons, and I also injured myself. So I basically took a break from all sort of dietary controls, and I basically just focused on recovering and healing and basically coming back to normal before I went back onto a low carb or even ketogenic diet. So basically I had an injury to my calf. I'm going to go into more detail in a future video, but that basically took me out of action for 2 to 3 months while I healed, and basically with an injured calf, that's not something I could afford to go ketogenic with and deal with possible reoccurring pain due to muscle cramps and a calf muscle that was basically somewhat damaged. I'll get into that to another time. But because I went off diet and I stopped counting calories and I stopped doing any sort of restrictive or weight control measures, from getting rid of intermittent fasting to any sort of carb restriction or anything else, I unfortunately gained some weight back. So what I've decided to do is get back onto that horse now that I have essentially fully recovered, or at least I believe I've fully recovered with my calf, and I'm going to go back to a low carb diet and maybe even play around with some entry-level ketogenic diets, but not go to absolute no carbs, because I think that is probably not the best thing for me to do at this early juncture in coming back. I want to sort of take this slow. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go on a 2-day water fast to sort of put myself back towards the ketogenic state at a very low carb level, and I'm going to do a refeed on carnivore basically just to get things going, and I may do subsequent water fasts after that. But my next clip will basically feature a brief weigh-in. It appears that within 5 months I've regained 20 pounds, going from about 152 pounds to 172. Okay, so it's about 12 hours after my fast started, basically. I had my final meal last night around 10:30, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and I'm going to head on to work, and I've got some stuff I'll be doing all day, basically, but I'll check in a little bit later and let you know how I'm feeling. One thing I'll point out is I don't really feel any hunger at this point because I just woke up essentially an hour ago, and so, you know, that's the best part about starting the fast in the evening, is basically you can be completely full when you go to bed, and then when you wake up you're not hungry simply because it's been, you know, 10, 12, even more hours, and your body's had a time to do what it has to do when it adapts to being without food, you know, for 2, 4, 6, 8 hours, 10 hours. So that's kind of cool. So I don't expect to be hungry, you know, for a while. It's actually a full 24 hours since I started this water fast, and I'm actually pretty sluggish and tired right now, and I've also had not a lot of sleep over the weekend, so it's catching up with me as well. So I haven't even bothered to set up my tripod or anything, so I'm just going to do a quick update. Completed the first 24 hours. I've got another 20 plus to go. I'm not going to end up going a full 48 hours on this fast because I think I'll probably end up eating dinner like 7 o'clock or so tomorrow night, which would cut it about 3 hours short, or give or take from when I started last night. So that's basically going to do it for this evening and for this video. The first day is in the books. Tomorrow I'll do another weigh-in, kind of narrate how things are going. Real quick, I am a little bit hungry, but it hasn't been overwhelming. I'm used to the idea of hunger coming in waves and not lasting for too long, and I've been distracting myself watching videos online, YouTube, all that kind of stuff, and just sort of keeping myself occupied. Anyways, I'm falling asleep. I'm going to go ahead and wind down for bed. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.